So despite what people will say, people have been talking, Cristiano was 100% right to not go to the funeral. So I know what it looks like from the outset. I know what it looks like from the outside. Like, let's be real. Again, horrible news from Jota. Terrible. Him and his brother were obviously laid to rest, and obviously many members of Liverpool, I think, club, many people who knew Jota went there. So Portuguese players, Liverpool players, friends, and family, and they were like, "Wait a minute, where's Cristiano?" And I think many people, even when this all happened, the first place you'd even go to is, let's actually see what Cristiano says, and obviously he obviously puts his whole three bits. Like, this doesn't understand. This does not make any sense. So you would expect that 100%. The first person you will look at is Cristiano Ronaldo, one of the most famous players on the planet, and literally the face of Portuguese football. So it's like 1 + 1 = 2. Jota is Portuguese. Cristiano Ronaldo, the face of Portugal, one of Portugal's greatest ever players. 100% he'd be there. So he doesn't go. And guys are like, okay, wait. You wouldn't go to the funeral of your fellow teammate, a Portuguese teammate, knowing how patriotic you are. What gives? So on the surface, it looks bad, and then people want to attack. And I think even someone on Twitter was like, and Christian, he went on a yacht on a holiday instead of going. Think about it. You see, this just shows you the kind of mess of world we're in. Let's play it out. So Cristiano goes to that funeral. Where do you think the attention is going to be? The attention is going to be on Cristiano. Every photo, every video, every report, and they'll be focused to see what he does, how is everything. So let's play it out again. Who knows how? I'm sure Cristiano Ronaldo, he was a leader to all of these guys. And even there's even like a photo, I think Cristiano scores a goal and you see Jota sort of like just, hugging his shoulders. I'm sure that Cristiano was close to every Portuguese player there, everyone there. So therefore, for Cristiano Ronaldo, him going there could be extremely emotional. And we know he's already an emotional guy, and he starts to cry. So if he starts to cry, why would you want 300 billion photographers all chomping at you? Because guys, I bet you right now, many photographers who would have gone to that funeral didn't go because Cristiano was not there. Think about that. If Cristiano went to that, if Cristiano went to that funeral, TMZ would be there, and TMZ would only be there to look at Cristiano's reactions because they know that Cristiano's reactions is what is going to sell to the readers. TMZ are not there for the reactions of the family or the friends of people. They're there for Cristiano because of how popular he is. Algorithm tax, impressions tax, and how many people would view that video, view that photo. Guys, we live in a sick world. In an extremely sick world here. And people are focused on what sells, what is popular, what do people want to see. There are many people that will be more interested in Cristiano's reactions and how he's feeling than anything else. So Cristiano Ronaldo thinking about that, I was like, wait a minute. I know how popular I am. I know how insanely popular I am. If I go to that funeral, I am going to take away from Jota and his brother. And it's going to be, you're bringing unwanted exposure into what is a very somber event. So 1000%, it is 100% right. Cristiano Ronaldo, 100% right. And anybody who doesn't see that, you're foolish. And also, the other thing as well is, it's up to me whether I want to go to a funeral or not. All because I don't go to a funeral doesn't mean I don't care. Maybe I want to grieve in my own way. So grieving isn't the same for everybody. Other people grieve other different ways. So for Cristiano Ronaldo, maybe he said, okay, I want to maybe do this in a more private manner. But I think because even because initially when I heard that he didn't go, my initial reaction was like, what? But then I did the math. I did the math of everything would be focused on Cristiano. And the focus would be on him. So for all those who say, oh, this guy is narcissistic, he really cares about himself, he's self-imposing, this is a selfless act. It is. So on the flip side, maybe he didn't want one to go. Maybe he didn't want to pay his respects, but he knows that I'm not a regular guy. And I'm not a regular guy going out to pay my respects. That if I go there, there are going to be paparazzi there. There are going to be photographers there. And there are going to be people there who are solely there to film me. Not to film the casket, not to film Jota's friends, his family, his wife. They're solely there to film me and take a photo because they know that for their job, a photo of me, a video of me, that's what's going to sell. And if I react, if I share that it's here, that is what's going to sell because me sharing it here, that is what's going to make the rounds. That is what's going to give that photographer the huge image or video that they need to really bump up their cred. It is what it is. That's just the reality of the world. I keep telling people that we don't live in an ideal world. We live in the real world. And in the real world, it is what it is. For Cristiano Ronaldo, it's made so supreme sense. So hopefully I've sort of given you an illustration of that because I know a lot of people wanted to jump on Cristiano and I was like, wait, hang on. You got to do the math. You got to do the math. Because from the outset, you're like, because guys, think about it. We can say, I have my issues with Cristiano. And you know my issues with Cristiano. There is no chance in hell that if Cristiano truly wanted to go to that funeral, that he didn't go. Like, there's no chance in hell that Cristiano Ronaldo wanted to go to. Listen, there's no chance in hell Cristiano Ronaldo did not want to go to that funeral. No way. Impossible. He's Portuguese, just it's his Portuguese, they're Portuguese teams. Of course he wanted to go, 100%. But he knows that, wait, I'm going to go there and everything's going to be focused on me instead of a grieving mother and a grieving widow, knowing how close Cristiano is to his mother and everything. So he knows that, no. Let's do the calculations here. So I think once you realize that, it's like, yeah, it's the right call. And it's so unfortunate. Think about that. 1,000% Cristiano wanted to pay his respects to a teammate, a Portuguese teammate. 100% Cristiano wanted to go. And he just knows that I can't go. I can't go. Because it is going to ruin the whole event. It's going to ruin the whole point of the event where the focus should be on Jota and his brother. The focus should not be on anyone else. The focus should be on Jota and his brother. And if not that, the mother, the parents, the widow, the kids. That should be the focus. It shouldn't be on anyone else. So I'm now going to go to a funeral. And rather than focusing on the family who've lost a brother, who've lost a husband, a friend, they're going to be focusing on me, his football teammate. Think about that. Okay, yeah. No, I was his teammate in fishnet ball. How is that more important than someone's wife, someone's father, someone's child? So yeah, I mean, it was the right call, man. It was the right call, so it is what it is. So once you now do the calculations of what would happen, again, guys, imagine if Cristiano went, it would be, if he went there, it would be a mess. It would be a total mess. And literally all you'd see, but yeah, he goes there, pretty much every tweet you see would be of Cristiano's face. He's like, wait, isn't this the funeral of Jota and his brother? What about every single photo, every single video? Oh, look what Cristiano said. Oh, look how Cristiano shed his tie. Oh, we can see. And it's like, so rather than the focus be on Jota and his brother, all the focus is on Cristiano's reactions and what does he say? What does he do? What kind of gestures does he have? Look at him. That is wrong on every level. So Cristiano knew that, and 100%, the dude made the right call, man. So good on you, Cristiano, man. That was the right selfless call to make.
Think about becoming a Football Hut member. If you're a desktop merchant, just click on the join button below, over here. Or if you're a mobile phone merchant, just click on the join button below the video over here and join the true elite content crack addicts. Peace.